Here we go. Eusebio is here. Who remembers the Centurions from last year? If you watched any of my reviews during FC24, you probably saw him feature, especially during that Team of the Year period. Pretty certain that's when he came out last time, right? That Centurions card, mate, honestly, so good. The EA dropped to 93-1 here, 4-star, 5-star. At least he's got the free playstyle pluses. I've already used them for 2 games. They were quick rage quits, so we got 3 games left on this loan. And on paper, he looks pretty good. For cheap and fast EA FC 25 Ultimate Team coins, head over to MMOEXP.com, link in the top of the description, and make sure to use my code Morsey at checkout to save yourself 8% off your entire order. Now the main comparison for me is this man, Mr. 4-star, 4-star TT, okay? I've done the SBC, completed it the day it came out, and I don't regret it at all. So I'm going to try and compare the two here. They're kind of very different in a way, but similar kind of price tag, right? So some of you out there might be trying to decide which one to take, which one's going to be better. Eusebio with the 5-star weak foot. I like it. Most explosive is his default accelerate type. We got rapid first touch power shot. No alternate positions. He is a striker. And the stats do look really good. Like, he looks really solid. I'm leaning towards like Hawk off the bat, right? Just to max out the speed, the shooting, and the strength. And I will check the price in a second. But the base playstyles, finesse, chip shot, low driven base, tiki-taka, it's underrated. Like, you might be thinking like it's not really, you know, anything to really shout home about for a striker, but it can work really well for the little quick give and goes, the link up play, depending on which formation you're using. If you've got a shadow striker, the little first time passes can go a long way, man. First touch and rapid, it's a nice combination. Technical, quick step, and relentless. Now power shot kind of is like Eusebio's thing, at least it was last year. He is that out and out powerful player, quick, incisive, and dominant when it comes to shooting inside the box and outside. You've got great plus rolls, advanced forward. You don't want to use him as a target forward, let's be real. So we got advanced forward plus. He looks decent on paper. Price tag, what we're looking at is about 1.5. Right, if I quickly bring you along with me to Footbin, we can look at the accelerate types for this card. You can see controlled, explosive, and mostly explosive. I'm leaning towards potentially trying him out on controlled explosive. I feel like that could be something quite interesting, you know. And the popular one, by the looks of it, is Hunter. I think we might go something like maybe a marksman. A marksman or a sniper. I reckon a marksman's going to be the play, right? Let's trust me on this. Marksman first. Let's see how he feels. If he isn't feeling like crazy fast, maybe he'll mix it up and go for a Hawk or a Hunter or something along those lines. But marksman chem style, let's do it. Sour. Fizzled. First touch. Shield that ball. Press is there. You know what? Hold up play. Works nicely. Sour is in on goal. Travella from distance, and we'll take that lead on doors. Eusebio, the provider. Now, I have used him already for 2 matches, but as I said, didn't really get a proper run out, so I'm treating this as kind of like a debut performance. And he starts off nicely getting the assist, but we want goals, right? That's what you need from your striker. First touch. Utilize that rapid, and again. Let's just go on a little adventure. Dribbling. Control sprint. Going to be a strong point. The fake shot probably not needed there, and would be dispossessed. First time. That's it. Cross goal. Green time. He got a hold of it. Go for it. Go on. Oh, come on, mate. Right, compared to Thierry Henry, dribbling is a lot quicker, right? A lot more livelier in that dribbling department. Like, the left stick control almost feels glued to his feet at times. But he's not as powerful. That's kind of evident. Thierry Henry with those lengthy strides, the control lengthy accelerate type with the rapid playstyle plus, like, he's obviously going to fly. Eusebio, I feel like explosive play is where you're going to have fun. And that's tidy. Deserved the goal. Deserved it. The base low driven is going to be a clutch factor for sure. Not as good as the playstyle plus that TT has, but it's going to come in clutch. But that footwork, that's what is impressing me right now. Bit of space. He's sitting off me. Bit of space for the flick up. Okay. All that. I mean, I don't know what to call that. A little bit of jam there. The ricochet's coming in Eusebio's favour. And he rifles it in the bottom corner. Go on. Little pocket of space here. Him with that speed boost. That's it. And again. Into the Travella. I don't hit the green. That one could be on me. But those speed boosts there, like, he feels really cracked. Really responsive. In the pocket. Oh, it's tidy. That extra touch there. Just a little kind of like toe punt touch there. Onto his left. Rifles it. The finishing for sure is gonna be clinical. Go on, Vidal. That's it. Out your feet. Back of the net. I feel like just pressing the B button with this card basically anywhere with a 5-star weak foot, like, you probably stand a chance of finding the back of the net, mate. Like, the shooting is crazy. I'm not even green timing that one. And it just rockets in the far corner. That'll do. Oh, I guess bullied a little bit. Maybe being 5'9", the lack of, like, serious physicality there is going to be noticeable. You might get pushed about a little bit, where, like, a Thierry Henry can bounce off players because he feels a bit more physical, a bit more tanky. Where Eusebio feels a bit, not necessarily fragile, but a little bit weaker on the ball when it comes to the physical side of the game. But that's fine, mate. He can dance and weave and find the back of the net before your opponent gets a chance to kind of bully him off it. Okay, a little bit of luck. Yeah, that speed boost, the acceleration. This man is speedy. Trivella. Oh, he closed down the angle. We've always got to make sure they got a Trivella in the locker, right? Most players do. Like, we're talking 40 shooting centre-backs probably could score a green time Trivella. But you never know. A 90+ shooting Eusebio. We just got to double check it. Love that. First touch. At your feet. Oh, the first touch and rapid combo, it will work nicely. Especially if your ping passes up to him like that. First touch, snappy to his feet. Utilise the speed boost almost immediately. Get space for the shot. Yeah, it's going to be a highway to success, man. Sour. That's it. That's it. He's on it. Little bit of jam. Little bit of jam with a finish, but I'm not complaining. We do just kind of rush the shot there. Don't green time it with Eusebio, but it's still so powerful. And lucky, well, to be fair, lucky it comes off the post and comes back to me. But positioning once again, the speed, it's noticeable. I mean, excuse me? The goal in the first game, right? And that there. This man just has some sort of gravitational pull towards the ball, right? I know ricochets and bounce backs, they're very prominent in this game. But, hey, it's hard to get the ball off him. Sour. Fizzled. Eusebio. First touch is good. Spins one. That's got to be, and it is. I love this card. I think he's really good. I really do. The one thing that kind of makes me a little bit hesitant potentially is the price. And if we were comparing to the team of the year, I don't know how expensive that card is. That could be maybe one of the only things from making me say maybe it isn't going to be worth it price tag wise. But so far, he's finishing his dinner. He feels quick. He feels responsive. And yeah, we're winning games. Nah, the jam on toast. He gets one back. Suarez. Fizzle it. Okay, that's maybe where like an Henry would have a big enough stride there, big enough speed boost to get around the player and maybe get that jam kind of powerful feel to kind of come away with the ball a bit further. But Eusebio, not quite. Like, as soon as you go shoulder to shoulder, unless you're getting lucky with the ricochets that we have seen, to be fair, hey, he probably won't come out on top. Oh no, hull it. Yeah, hull it. 3-2. Oh my days. But how is my opponent get back into this? That's a goal, isn't it? Mate, how are we 3-all in this game? I don't know what's happening, lads. Okay. That's it. Eusebio. We level it up. That's where this man really, really excels, man. He's always reliable. Right foot, left foot, doesn't matter. As long as you hit the green, enough power, it's probably going to find a damn good chance of finding the back of the net, right? Okay, so a few things to mention in regards to Eusebio. We got to compare him to Thierry Henry in regards to price tag, which one you should prioritize, because they're both unbelievably good. But Eusebio definitely excels in things that Thierry definitely struggles in, vice versa. And also, the team of the year. I'm pretty certain the price tag is like crazy similar. Let me quickly bring you over to Footbin here. And let's have a little deep dive, because I know it's fodder. The team of the year is 1.5, basically 1.55. This SBC is exactly the same price. Difference, I mean, you do gain the first touch playstyle plus as well as low driven playstyle, which is going to be nice. Stat wise, team of the year is better. It's a boost across the board. Exactly the same in the old skill moves on weak foot. I feel like it's not necessarily a negative that this is the case, because the team of the year, let's not get twisted, is already a very good card. And if you can't afford him with coins, maybe you can work towards him with fodder. I just think the price should be cheaper. We should be, in all fairness, 1.1 around there. Probably a similar price to Thierry Henry would make this a lot more desirable for a lot of people. But it doesn't mean he's a bad card. But if you've got the team of the year, like, or if you can afford the team of the year, you're probably better off just buying the card for now instead of sinking 1.5 mil worth of fodder. But let's not get this twisted. He is fun and good in game. He feels cracked. He feels responsive. The dribbling's there. The left stick's good. The playstyle pluses work nicely. It would be nice to have finesse, or low driven playstyle plus with a power shot though, that is for sure. That's maybe something they could have done. I know we do gain a playstyle plus, but you could have given us maybe a finesse shot to make it a little bit different compared to his team of the year. So finishing, it's going to be really good. Just basically put your foot through it, man. Utilize the low dribbles, the finesse shot bases, but just putting your foot through it will find the back of the net with this card because the shooting is unbelievable. Controlled explosive, I do like. I think it definitely works nicely. Like, he's got that kind of powerful speed, little burst of acceleration, but nowhere near as much of a stride as a controlled lengthy card like Thierry Henry. That's something to note. Henry's got more of a breakaway longevity speed over Eusebio. Eusebio is definitely more of the explosive player, but that's fine. It could be personal preference in regards to your playstyle, right? Who's better? Who would I prioritize right now? Honestly, it's going to be Thierry. Thierry just feels more overpowered in my opinion. I will say his shooting, it's not as good for sure. The lack of 5-star weak foot is definitely there. Low driven playstyle plus is much better than power shot for me though, and it's noticeable. You'll see it when probably in the reviews when I'm using him. And trust, Thierry is just, he feels more overpowered and more of a well worth fodder. Well worth it fodder? Hold up, what am I saying? Well worth it SBC. Well worth it SBC to put your fodder into. Got there in the end, finally. Then Eusebio, considering you've got a team of the year which is almost identical and basically the same price, I think that's definitely something to keep in mind there. But let me know what you think down below. Still a really nice card, and if you are a fan of Eusebio, I'm not against you crafting it. I just think could have been maybe a little bit more different to his team of the year or potentially cheaper. I will have a video on Vidal at some point once I get him done. It might take me a little while, guys, so stay tuned for that one, as well as an update on the Evo. So let me know if you want to see that, and smash a like if you enjoyed this review. Let me know what you think about Eusebio, who you're prioritizing in regards to Henry or this man, and enjoy the rest of your Friday. Catch you later.